Hi all, we're going to make a very simple project today. This is Cindy from Cindy's Art, and I am continuing my quest in using Brusho, B-R-U-S-H-O. It's by Colorcraft, and I am making a field of flowers, and I'm starting off on dry paper. So I've sprinkled some yellow ochre right on top of this paper, and I'm squirting it, and these are going to be my flowers. And Colorcraft will spread. It will not necessarily rub off, and you cannot take your brushes and lift off the color. If you can, that's really pretty amazing. You have to show me how you do it. So anyway, it's pretty permanent. So once I put this in, I dab up a little bit of the water because I don't want it spreading any further than what I had it. And then I'm going to take some olive green, and I squirted the paper down below this time just to get it spreading while I was adding on the olive green. And that's going to be my grass. And I'm going to keep it real loose and really easy. I'm going to take a paintbrush and I'm just going to brush and stroke up the leaves so that way I can pull some greens out of it. See how I'm doing that right there? And I'm going to continue to work with this, and I wound up adding Brusho powder on the bottom, just straight on top of it, and then adding a little bit more water because I want to make that nice and dark. So keep watching for a second. The grass is dark enough now, and I really like how it looks, so I'm moving on and using some blue Brusho, and I'm using some red Brusho. I put some on a paper and I'm dabbing it in it and I'm putting it on there. Trying something different. I want a little bit more control, so I'm using a cheap brush to put the Brusho on there, and then I'm going to take my squirt bottle and I'm going to squirt this down. Bottom line, I'm just trying to create the impression that there are some other flowers there, and I wind up deepening this entire background after I squirt it and get this blue and red running a little bit. Then I use another color called Gambogi, and it's an orange. It's really vibrant. I love it. So as we move into the next clip, you're going to see this color really deepen and change, and that's because I have added Gambogi in it. So keep watching for a second. So I'm starting to move on. I added in some Gambogi into this field of flowers. You could see that orange in there, and I decided that was enough, and I wanted to go ahead and start moving into the doodling. And the doodling, I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's a relaxing thing to do. This is a project. It might take you 15 minutes. Basically, you're shaking powder on a paper and you're squirting it with water. You're going to let the paper and let the water do the work for you. Tilt the paper like I did. Take a paintbrush, push it around, do stuff. Take a credit card, take the side of a credit card and swipe it and make like grassy strokes from the grass going upward, and those create nice dark pieces of grass too. So in moving forward, I took my Micron pen. These are very thin line pens, easy to draw with, and I have a book to the left, and that's my doodle. That's my doodle page. That's actually my art journal, and I will put in there concepts and ideas that I can use, and I'm looking at that right now. I'm using it as a reference for me to just sketch some flowers. And the cool part about the doodling is I don't have to follow exactly where the blue dots are, where the red dots are. I can make doodle flowers in any way I want to, using the red or skipping them. It's really kind of fun. So I am just going to go ahead and fill this paper up with bugs and flowers and little dots, and we'll see how this turns out. I'm coming to the end of this piece. It came out really well. This could be cut down and used as part of a greeting card if I wanted to do that. It's about a 5x7 size. It's cute. I could mat it and hang it up. I might give it away as a drawing on Facebook. I love giving some of my smaller pieces away. Sign this, give it away to a friend if you want to. It also may make some very cute bookmarks. I could just cut it into thirds, and use that as a bookmark. So I hope you enjoyed this project. Hit subscribe, and let's do another one. And I would love to see your artwork. You could do that by sharing it with me on Facebook, on Patreon, Instagram. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.